Genesis 11 opens with a world that spoke one language, one sound, one voice, one people. Instead of using that unity to worship God, they used it to replace him. The people said, "Let us build a city in a tower, and let us make a name for ourselves." Not, "Let us praise his name," not, "Let us glorify God," but, "Let us make our name great." Doesn't that sound familiar? We live in a world of my brand, my platform, my followers, my success, my name. But the Bible says pride go before destruction. They don't want God to be God anymore. They wanted the throne. They wanted control. They wanted independence from heaven. So they built brick on brick, dream on dream, ego on ego, stacking their pride all the way toward the clouds. And the Bible says, the Lord came down. I love that, because no matter how high a man builds, no matter how powerful we think we are, no matter how successful we appear, God still has to come down to see it. Our highest tower is beneath his feet. God saw their hearts. They weren't building for protection. They weren't building for community. They weren't building for purpose. They were building for self-glory. So God confused their language. They couldn't understand each other. Because when God is not at the center, communication breaks down. Families stop understanding each other. Marriages lose connection. Friends fall apart. Communities divide. Not because of money, not because of arguments, but because God is no longer the foundation. And the tower stopped. Because anything not built on God will not last. But wait, there's hope. Right after the Tower of Babel, the Bible shifts to a man named Abraham. One chapter ends with people saying, "Let us make a name for ourselves." The next chapter begins with God saying, "I will bless your name." See the difference? When we chase our name, we lose everything. When we honor God's name, he takes care of ours. Let me talk to your heart now. Some of us are building towers. Careers without God, relationships without God, dreams without God, plans without God, brick by brick, day by day. But the foundation is cracked, and you feel it. Stressed, confused, emptiness, something just isn't right. Because anything built on ego will crumble under pressure. But anything built on faith will stand through the storm. I want you to take a breath right now. Ask yourself quietly, what am I building? Why am I building it? Who gets the glory when it succeeds? Because sometimes God just doesn't destroy what we build. He just stops blessing it. So we stall, we get stuck, we lose momentum. Not because he hates us, but because he loves us too much to let us climb a tower that leads us away from him. Genesis 11 is really saying, don't live life trying to be famous. Live life trying to be faithful. God isn't against dreams. He isn't against success. He is against self-worship. He wants to be your foundation, your direction, your motivation, your reward. Because when God is first, everything else finds its place. The Tower of Babel teaches us, unity without God is dangerous. Pride leads to confusion. God always has the final word. And if we build for his glory, he establishes our name. So today I challenge you, put your plans back in his hands. Build your life on the rock and seek his kingdom first. Let his name be praised. And watch how God does more with your surrender than you can ever do with your strength. Lord, tear down every tower of pride in our hearts. Build us a spirit that seeks your will, your purpose, and your glory. And let every dream we chase bring honor to your name and keep us close to you